Hello everybody. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I did. I had some leftover resin the other day, just some clear resin. I added a starfish to each one of these puffy hearts that I got from Julie. I'm pouring your heart out. These came from eBay. If anybody wants the link, I'll try to make sure I put it in the description. And what I did is I put a starfish in there and they are all the way cured. So I've got a little bit more extra resin made up. Left over. So I'm going to go ahead and try to finish these off. Let's see. Well, that might be about enough. So what I'm going to do is I want to add a bit of sand to the back of that. I think I could do some sea glass. Let me think. Actually, I think I'm going to do them a couple of different ways, honestly, now that I think about it. Let's do a couple and see which one we like the best. I'm going to add just the rest of this into one of these cut-off water bottles here. And let's come off of there. I don't know how much I got in there. It might not be enough to do one whole part, but just kind of making a mess because I'm doing this at a weird angle. Okay, there's that. It's that one. Let me get my paper towel. All right, so let's take this little bit of resin. Let's put some, any little spoon, plastic spoons here. Let's put a bit of sand in this. I think we might do 2 of them this way. Needs to be enough. Cover, make it thick enough. About like this. Okay, now this is some brown sand. And this would work, but I kind of want it a bit white. I want a bit of white in my sand. Okay, a little bit more tropical. So I'm going to put 1 drop of Cast and Craft in there. See if I can get the color a little bit lighter. I've got some lighter colored sand already, but even that sand, as soon as it gets wet, tends to darken. And this is not going to be, this is certainly not going to be white by any means, but this definitely brightened it up a bit. See? A bit brighter. Okay, so that's about what I want. And then in my other one, I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do on these is I'm going to prop up. I got a lot going on here, huh? I'm going to prop this up using my little lid from my sand here. So I'm going to do the sand at the bottom first. And I kind of want it to stay down at this end. Okay, stir this Cast and Craft up a bit more. Okay. And I think I'm going to need a bit more than that there. Okay, so now I want to add just a bit of my Ocean from Pixis. My Pixis alcohol ink. This is Ocean. One of my favorite colors here. Do 2 drops. It's not going to be very much. Kind of give it a real light sea glassy look. See? Okay. And there's some bubbles in there. I'm going to leave those. And I would love to have just the tiniest bit of white. So tiny that I'm not even going to pour it. I'm going to just take if I have a little coffee stir stick here, that'd be the perfect size. If I do. And all I'm going to do really is just touch this to the tip. I mean, really, it's barely anything. Can you see? I mean, literally, it's almost non-existent. And I don't even know if it's going to make a difference, but I'd rather have too little than too much right now. So I'm going to just take this, swirl it in. Yeah, that is definitely, you almost can't even tell, which is what I wanted. Let's see here. Maybe just a tad bit more. Gosh, I always do that, don't I? Say, oh, you know, less is more, and then with glitter, with just about anything. Okay, there we go. Added this much more, really barely a dot. I'm going to add this in. There we go. That's more what I wanted. Okay, I didn't want it to make it opaque at all. I just wanted a little bit of a white swirl. And that's kind of what I got. And so now I'm done with that. So now let's I'm going to mix some more sand in here because this is not mixing together the way I wanted it to. My cast and craft just kept floating to the top. So that tells me I had too much liquid. Too much liquid in there. Okay, there we go. Now it's kind of more of a drier, almost like a cream of wheat texture. Okay, oatmeal or cream of wheat. Okay, so now I'm going to take just a bit of my sand, just a little, put it here at the base of my starfish. Okay, about like that. And both of these. Oops, get up there. Okay, and I make it kind of go out to the edges of the heart. Don't want too much. It definitely is nice to have this kind of a thing where you can put it at an angle till you're ready. And then I can pour this in, flatten it out, and then I can always move it back if I need to. And on this side. Okay, so there are those, and you can see that the sand is staying where I put it, because it's pretty thick. Oops. All right, so let's see. Gosh, guys, look, I've got more sand than I need. Let's do another one with maybe a bit more, whoops, lobbing it all over the place. Maybe a bit more sand, like at a different angle. Let's try this. Maybe some of it going up here. Yeah. Definitely makes a difference when you're at a different angle, when you're trying to keep your camera, you know, trying to keep my arm from covering what I'm doing, but then I make a big mess. Scoop this sand out of the way. Since our other resin was completely cured, it's just easy just to scooch it out of the way. Scoot it over here. And do a bit of the blue over here on this side. Okay, don't want to go too full on that one. But I did want the blue to cover the sand on the back so it wouldn't be rough. Okay, so now we've got that. And now, let's see, I've got just a bit more. Let's do, could do some of my sea glass. Maybe do a bit of resin in here, just a bit. Just clear resin in this one. And I'll add a couple of my flatter stones. This was just some decorative filler. You can buy it at a craft store. I got this at a home goods store here in Arizona. Yeah, this was made by Super Moss. Okay, if anybody is looking for this kind of thing. Okay, so now I'm going to take my resin here, what I've got left. We're going to pour it right over the top of this one. Okay, kind of went a little bit over here on a couple of these. Here. I need something softer like this that's not going to damage my mold. Okay, there we go. Okay, everybody, so our little hearts are completely done. I'm excited to get these out of here. They look like they are going to be just really pretty. So, gosh, let's start with one of the hearts down here and see how it did. I got just a little bit of overage here. Sorry about that. Okay, at the back even the back is pretty. You see the sand, you see how the white casting craft kind of did its own thing. So let's turn it over and see how we did with the starfish. Oh, wow. Wow, that's really pretty. Didn't that turn out pretty? Really like that. So pretty. This color is a really pretty turquoisey aqua color. Can you tell? Probably against the dark blue over here. Really pretty, you guys. Gosh, love that. Really, really love that. That turned out really pretty. Yeah, that turned out really pretty. Okay, here's another one that should look just like that one. Get it out of there. These little bit of overages off of here. Okay, here's the back of this one. Looks about the same as the other. And you turn it over, and here it is. Gosh, how pretty is this? These are just so pretty. Really, really love them. Really enjoying, as you can tell, this mold. I had waited for a while to be able to get it, and I'm so glad that I finally did. Okay, so now let's take out this one here that we did. There's no sand. It's just sea glass. Some of it's probably going to just disappear in the resin, you know, because it was translucent anyway. But let's see. Here it is, the back of it. There's a little spot here. It's not really, it's kind of looks like a bubble, but it's not. It's smooth. Yeah, just a little bump. It might be part of a little piece of the sea glass, but it just feels smooth. But anyway, here's that. And let's turn it over and see how our starfish did with this one. Oh gosh, that's pretty too. Look at that. How pretty is that? It's so pretty. The translucency of this is just really pretty to me. Can you see through it? Or is my hand in the way? Caused me to drop it, I think. Yeah, what do you think of this one? So pretty, really pretty. Here's the insides. You can see the sea glass in there. Pretty. Loving these, loving these. Okay, we got one left. And I think on this one we did a bit more sand than the other two. And the back of this one is really pretty as well. You can see how the cast and craft kind of decided to do its thing, and it kind of spread out here a bit. Really pretty. And as usual, these hearts come out smooth on the back. The edges are nice. And let's see what it looks like. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now we got sand up in this one. This one might be my favorite. I really love this one. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think of this one, huh? Really pretty. Really love it. Really love it. Love all of them. But yeah, I'm a little bit amazed. I'm a little bit amazed by this one. I really, really love how this turned out. So between the two, one of them has more sand, one of them has less sand. They have really similar but completely different looks. Let me know which one you prefer. Then this one with the sea glass. Yeah. Gosh, you guys. All right. Well, I might bring it down really quick just to kind of give you a quick look with what it looks like here against the white background. I don't plan on doing any background, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, okay? All right. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone, and I hope that you're having a great day, and I will see you all next time.